Floating Cities, a voyage through cruise ship history. Good evening, fellow travelers, dreamers, and aficionados of the open sea. Tonight, I invite you on a captivating voyage, not across the ocean waves themselves, but through the rich and fascinating history of the cruise ship. It's a story that spans centuries, evolving from rudimentary vessels ferrying goods and immigrants, to the awe-inspiring, luxurious floating cities we know today. Our journey begins not with leisure, but with necessity. The earliest precursors to cruise ships were, in essence, passenger liners. In the 17th and 18th centuries, rudimentary sailing ships transported individuals for trade, migration, and exploration. These were not pleasure cruises. They were arduous, often dangerous journeys, with cramped conditions and limited provisions. The focus was purely on getting from point A to point B. The 19th century marked a pivotal shift with the advent of steam power. The SS Savannah, in 1819, became the first steamship to cross the Atlantic, albeit primarily under sail. This innovation drastically reduced travel times and made ocean voyages more predictable. Suddenly, the vastness of the ocean seemed a little less daunting. Companies like Cunard and White Star Line emerged, competing fiercely for transatlantic supremacy. Their ships, while still primarily focused on transportation, began to incorporate amenities to attract more affluent passengers. We saw the introduction of separate cabins, dining rooms, and even some semblance of onboard entertainment. Yet the primary purpose remained immigration and business travel. The golden age of transatlantic travel was firmly rooted in functionality. The concept of a cruise as a dedicated leisure activity began to timidly emerge in the mid-19th century. Early examples include the Peninsular and Oriental Steam Navigation Company, P&O, which in 1844 advertised pleasure trips from England to the Mediterranean, primarily for wealthy Victorians seeking escape from the industrialized cities. These were short excursions, far from the multi-week itineraries of today, but they sowed the seeds of recreational sea travel. However, it was the early 20th century that truly laid the groundwork for the modern cruise industry. The Titanic, tragically famous, was a testament to the growing desire for luxury at sea. While designed as a transatlantic liner, its opulence and amenities hinted at a future where the journey itself was as much the destination as the arrival. Grand staircases, lavish dining salons, and even onboard swimming pools were becoming de rigueur for the elite. The two world wars brought a halt to luxury travel, as passenger liners were repurposed for troop transport. But the post-war boom, particularly in the 1950s and 60s, saw a resurgence of ocean travel. This era, however, also witnessed the rise of air travel, which rapidly diminished the need for ships as primary modes of transatlantic transportation. The jet age threatened to render the grand ocean liner obsolete. This existential crisis forced a radical rethink. Instead of competing with airlines on speed, shipping companies pivoted towards an entirely new concept, the cruise. The focus shifted from getting somewhere to enjoying the journey itself. The 1960s and 70s saw the transformation of many former liners into dedicated cruise ships. The Caribbean, with its idyllic islands and predictable weather, became a prime destination, offering shorter, more affordable voyages aimed at a broader market. Shows like The Love Boat, which debuted in the late 1970s, played a significant role in popularizing cruising and portraying it as a glamorous and romantic getaway. The 1980s and 90s witnessed an explosion in the cruise industry. Innovation became key. Ships grew larger, offering more amenities and activities. The concept of the megaship began to take shape, providing a resort-like experience at sea. Companies like Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian Cruise Line emerged as dominant players, constantly pushing the boundaries of what a cruise ship could offer. Onboard casinos, multiple specialty restaurants, elaborate entertainment venues, and even ice skating rinks began to appear, catering to diverse tastes and demographics. The turn of the millennium brought an unprecedented era of growth and technological advancement. Modern cruise ships are engineering marvels, true floating cities. They can accommodate thousands of passengers and crew, boasting an incredible array of facilities. Water parks, surf simulators, climbing walls, miniature golf courses, Broadway-style theaters, shopping malls, and even robot bartenders. The emphasis is on providing an immersive and all-inclusive vacation experience, where every whim can be catered to. The industry has also responded to evolving consumer demands. Beyond the traditional Caribbean and Mediterranean itineraries, we've seen a surge in expedition cruises to remote and pristine environments. River cruises offering intimate cultural immersion, and theme cruises catering to niche interests like music, fitness, or culinary arts. Sustainability has also become a growing focus, with cruise lines investing in greener technologies and more responsible tourism practices. Today, the cruise industry continues to innovate, adapt, and expand. From the humble sailing vessels of centuries past to the technological marvels that ply our oceans today, the journey of the cruise ship is a testament to human ingenuity, our enduring fascination with the sea, and our constant quest for new forms of leisure and exploration. It's a history filled with grand ambition, dramatic shifts, and a continuous evolution that promises even more exciting horizons for the future of cruising. Thank you.